feel like I was pretty close on that too.
That makes me think of Mario Kart.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I have not played that in so long. Oh my gosh.
That's perfect. We should add that one in there as our rapid fire game that we were going to do. This is a little bonus content piece for the fans that have stumbled upon the page when they're trying to find out more about you guys while you guys are in Paris, a filler content episode. You guys have some cool ideas here, and I'm just going to do shot out of a cannon and ask you guys about 10 questions really quick. Not a lot of thought.
Love it.
First one that comes to mind, shot out of a cannon. Favorite country? Taryn.
Switzerland.
It's just because you guys just came back and won a one.
Taryn?
She was next. So
okay, bye.
Lila wasn't going to answer that one, I promise. She only knows the U.S., so yeah.
I feel like, it's
Switzerland. Hands down, no questions. Everybody's like, oh, where do I have to go in the world? I'm like, you have to go to Switzerland.
That's fair. That is a big bucket list for me. So,
yeah.
Switzerland.
But honestly, at the end of the day, go USA.
I love America.
Because no matter all these other countries we go to, every single time we're like, gosh, we're so excited to be.
I want to go back home. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Good call.
Favorite memory? Kristen first.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, she wasn't ready. She was prepared to go second.
I think just Uberlandia for me, that'll always hold a special place, the first Elite 16 win. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, I will never forget seeing that ball go out and then just looking at Taryn leaping. I think I almost took her down.
That's awesome.
I was so excited.
So we know at least one memory that's going to be in the painting right there.
Yeah,
that's
for
cool.
sure.
Yep.
Mine is Coolangatta, Australia, when we got in because that meant we got to play together.
That's awesome.
That's forever my favorite volleyball. The least amount of points, the least amount of money that we have ever made, and I don't care. It's still my favorite memory.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. How do you say that town again?
Coolangatta.
Coolangatta.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That was wild.
Go back there. That's such a fun, cute beach town in Australia.
Yeah, such a quick trip, too.
Also, you know.
17 hours.
Down under.
Ooh, all right. Going quick pendulum swing. Worst memory.
Oh, gosh.
Tepic, Mexico, when we almost died in that car.
I think mine was Cape Town, the locker room, after we had just lost the quarterfinal.
That was the scariest I think I've ever seen you.
Really?
I thought I was going to punch something.
Ooh. Okay.
I was not happy.
Not happy. Okay. We don't have to go down that road.
You have definitely cooled down ever since then.
Yeah, I would say that and then Torquay in Australia after we again lost, I think, quarterfinals.
No, we got fourth.
Sorry, after we lost fourth place.
Then we drank a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Love it. Coolest location.
Oh.
I guess that's different from favorite country in general. Coolest location. I guess that's probably playing like where you guys played maybe.
Oh, I think Roland Garros is cool in Paris.
There's a couple. So my top three immediately that I thought of was Roland Garros. I thought the bull rings in Tlaxcala, just like the whole environment and just the energy there was unmatched. Cool. And then you got to go Stade just when you look up and you're in the mountains.
Fair enough.
I think those are.
She took your three.
Yeah, I would say I agree with those.
Wow.
Those were really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys really
I
are
forgot about
simpatico.
Tlaxcala. That was
because there's so many things that made like just the amount of fans, the amount of just support and energy.
So much hype. Yes, and the energy, and then also in Stade, the energy that the crowd brings. Nice. I feel like that is such a huge piece.
I feel like Vienna would be in there if we ever get to play there. It literally just happened, and it just seems like it's amazing.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, rolling the good energy. Best fans.
Stade.
Yeah.
Really?
Stade.
No, Stade. Stade is very in sync.
What did Travis said? Like when we play in Brazil, it's like they are very much like for Team Brazil, and that's it. They obviously are very rowdy and everything, but like Switzerland fans, it's just they're there for just good volleyball.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like they're gonna cheer for a good point, and they're very knowledgeable, and that is, I think, what is really cool. Just as an athlete, they're just like you can tell they're aware.
I was actually talking to a guy from Brazil, and I was like. He was talking about how amazing Switzerland was and all the fans. And I was like, you know what the worst place to play is Brazil. I was like, you touch a ball and they boo you. And he's like, he is Brazilian and he gets all of the cheers. But he was like, I hate that they do that.
So they're hard on the opposing fans. I thought for some reason you guys might have said Brazil because you guys came back from that one tournament maybe a couple months ago. Like there was like a lot of love from the fans or something maybe on that trip.
I mean, they were definitely loud. We played Brazil in the finals though.
Gotcha.
So it was so loud.
Definitely
it was so rowdy and it was so much fun. But yeah, we would touch a ball and it would be like boo, and you're like, what?
But I also think that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I asked her the question the other day. I was like, would you rather play like on home soil where like everyone is for you, or type like a Brazil type situation where everyone is just against you? And I think I'd go with the Brazil situation where I'm like,
give it to me. Let's go.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun to just try and like silence the crowd.
Oh yeah. No, that's a really satisfying. I get that. That's awesome. All right, I guess we kind of answered this, but maybe best venue, maybe like overall experience at the, maybe not just the sand, but is there a difference? I don't know.
Didn't we, shoot, where were we? Was it Australia? Just like overall we did like, or no?
Coolangatta?
No, Torquay.
You just like saying
just
that
like
word.
the overall,
Coolangatta?
like the place, like the food.
Oh my gosh, because we stayed at a golf resort and it
That's
was so nice.
Like accommodation just was really nice.
That was really nice.
Where was that?
In Torquay.
Torquay,
Australia.
Okay.
I can't remember. Was it hard to get to? That would be the only thing.
Yeah, it was annoying because you had to like, it was a smaller town and you had to fly into like Sydney, and then from Sydney you had to
Yeah.
connection or two.
But just the accommodation. Whenever we get put in like a really nice hotel, it's
That matters.
yeah. It's ideal.
Ready? Worst accommodation.
Definitely worst. That wasn't on the list. I was going to
I
ask
don't
you
know. Do we say
Wait, this one's easy.
what?
I think she's just saying, like, do we want
I
to throw
know
them
I'm
under the
doing-
bus?
yeah,
Okay, never mind.
You're not
I
invited
don't
back
know if we
ever
want to
again.
put them on blast.
Yeah. We'll save it for off camera.
Yeah.
You guys check into the exclusive content for that one.
Yeah.
All right. We kind of, I guess, best overall experience, coolest city, I guess. Did we say that already? I guess coolest city.
Coolest city.
Because we did country.
This is non-volleyball, but I loved Madrid.
Yeah, that's
whenever
fine.
we
Yeah,
got
that's
to
cool.
go
Okay,
explore.
cool. Yeah.
That was
I'm going Interlaken, Switzerland.
I mean, yeah, that's tough to beat. But we like spent way more time in Madrid and got to like see the whole thing, which I love that it was like such a smaller city that we literally walked the entire city. And
I love walkable cities.
Yeah.
That
I
just
would.
instantly puts it 10 points higher for me.
It's probably nice too when you're able to actually be on vacation there too. Like you're not like, oh, we got to be careful what we eat, or can't have a glass of wine or something because we got to wake up tomorrow morning. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure.
Or it's like we can walk wherever and not care. Like we don't
feel legs hurt.
Yeah, we don't need legs.
Exactly. Yeah, if I have blisters on my feet.
Yeah.
all that.
Oh, I had blisters. Wore the wrong shoes.
All right, last one. Worst flight.
Oh my gosh.
Brazil
There's
is
probably
always
too many.
really hard to get to.
There's so
Right?
many.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Was it Itapema or was it, where did we go that we were just like, and then we had like a 3-hour drive?
Itapema. That was like from the beginning. That was like the OG.
Oh my gosh, that
'Cause
was
that-
so hard to fly there.
It was so hard, and then it was like another 2-hour drive, and the drive is always what gets me.
And you have to be like, one of us has to stay awake, or we at least feel like one of us has to stay awake so that
We know where.
you're
what's
like
happening.
moderately
Yes.
safe.
Yeah.
I don't know, that doesn't actually make a huge difference probably, but
At least it does. You can't wake up somewhere and be like, oh, what?
and
Yeah.
we're in a compound. Great.
Honestly, though, my initial thought for worst flight, it wasn't even an international one. I think it was like from New Orleans to JFK, and it was when the guy had terrible BO.
Oof.
And it was
that's a
literally
tough
when
draw.
the people behind us was like, "Do you want a mask?" Like that's when you know it was bad. And I was seriously unwell.
The people behind
she
you
was
could
just
smell how
laugh-
bad he smelled. Oh my God, poor guy.
And I was
you
just
guys
sitting in the
so
middle.
bad.
He was in the window. Taryn was in the aisle. And any single time he like moved an inch, I
You'd
would
be like, you want snacks? And he's like, yes.
Oh God, you're like. Whoop.
I'm
Looking
like
at the
for
flight
the
attendant, don't do
entire
that.
2.5 hour flight, I was literally like in my shirt, my hand. I was like, I need to smell something.
Would you
else.
rather
Stuffing
have
things in
that
your
or a
nostril.
guy picking
Yeah.
at his foot?
The foot. It did not smell.
Oh.
I could handle. He could have.
Bare-
He could
This
have.
barefoot, this is me, and this is his foot, and he has like dead skin.
Oh.
He's picking it and like putting, and I was
No,
like,
no. I would have. He could have flicked all of his dead skin on me. I would not have cared. At least it did not smell. I was getting
oh my
nauseated.
god.
Oh my God, that's intense. Flicked dead skin from his foot on you.
And then-
that's how bad he smelled. That's bad. He
It
must have
was-
smelled like.
It was bad.
Maybe he had an accident.
On Amazon, I literally just bought. There's like little. They
Plugs.
look like chapstick things,
Yeah.
but that you like put it on, below your nose, and you only smell that. So I'm
then he
now.
starts putting his toes on my table.
No. How is that not your worst experience ever in life? I'm like, the barefoot in the airport or on a plane is I'm like, what is going through your mind that's okay?
Yeah, I'm with you, but it was so funny. Like, so
I sat on
that's
1/18 of my
She was
seat.
sitting in the aisle. I'm in the aisle across from her, and no joke, I thought she was gonna like be in the aisle. Like,
she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit on the floor. This is better. I can't be around this. That's unbelievable. On your tray is so aggressive. Toes on your tray.
Like his two toes were just like playing with my tray as I'm on my computer, and I'm like, I was like, where's the camera? There has to be a camera here. I know that somebody is filming me right now.
Oh,
that was
my
again
God.
not even that wasn't even an international flight. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's intense. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I think I have PTSD for you.
That was so bad.
That's rough. I saw some lady in the airport when I was just traveling back the other. Yeah, she was sitting in like one of the public chairs, just feet out, like on the other. I'm like,
so you don't like feet either?
It's not like I have a thing against them, but I don't love them.
I do have a thing against them. I don't even like my own.
Yeah, I used to be that. I think I've gotten over it since I've understood like how important your feet are to like athleticism and all this shit. But yes, I have a problem with, and especially just I think the comfortability of people being barefoot in public, where you're just like, that's so disrespectful. I feel like to people around you. Like I don't know. So I think that's it for me. It's a mental. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little selfish.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But that's beyond aggressive and selfish and all those words. Like that's.
Also, you could tell that I wasn't even using most of my seat because I was just trying. Like, there's social awareness of like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this.
I'm making somebody uncomfortable next to me. Yeah, that's absolutely. Maybe I mean, if you take your shoes off and you're bare, you already don't have social awareness. So yeah. Wow, that was great. But thank you guys for letting us for a little insights into you guys and your experience. Shout out Bienvenue Wealth and all the other great sponsors that keep you guys on the court, healthy, hydrated, beautiful, all that good stuff, winning, everything.
Woo!
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June.